Yep, it's live now.
Okay, how's it, everybody? Welcome to Ukulele Puapua. This is our weekly. Um, this is actually our last weekly live thing on Sunday. What we're gonna do instead later on is actually I'll get into that in a second. But yeah, welcome everybody. So we're here at Ukulele Puapua at the Sheraton Waikiki in Waikiki, Hawaii, and yeah. So today, this is our weekly Sunday live video, and this is where we feature and sample some of our ukulele models and answer your questions in the live chat. So today we're going to be talking about the Mailelei CM1 and CK1. Okay.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Hopefully you heard. So I'll be answering questions after each ukulele towards and towards the end of the video of the stream. So if you guys have any questions in the meantime, feel free to post them in the comments, no matter where you are, YouTube or Facebook, and then I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. And also, if you guys have any requests, if you guys want to see anything, there's Ken. If you guys want to see anything in the future, any of the models that we have online, you can always look at ukulelepuapua.com. Again, that's ukulelepuapua.com. That's UKULEPUAPUA.com. All right, I'm gonna post that in the chat real quick. Also, if you prefer to shop in Japanese, we have a website that's all in Japanese, and that is gcea.com. All right. So one is ukulelepuapua.com, that's in English, and gcea.com is in Japanese. Okay. Now, let's get started. So the first one we have today, this is Mailelei CM1. Now, to be clear, we might have talked about these or similar models before, but we just wanted to introduce these to you guys because these are more affordable options for Hawaii-made ukuleles, especially handmade. You know that handmade ukuleles and handmade anything is going to be really expensive for a lot of people, like in the thousands. So these are much more affordable. They do not hit 1,000, and still handmade, still very much high quality. All right. So the first thing is brand name. We have Mailelei. That's what the M stands for. This is the Hawaii-made brand for, if you can see in there, Mitsubagaki. That's a Japanese company, and they make this in Hawaii, handmade. And Mitsuba has over 60 years of experience. Woo, kavele kala. The model name is the CM1. C as in Charlie, M as in mango, and one the number. So C stands for concert, M stands for mahogany, one stands for all laminate. So the top, sides, and back of all of this ukulele are laminated. So you can see here, if you look at the top piece or the bottom piece, you can see that it's basically 3-ply on top and bottom. So laminated wood is cheaper than solid wood, and it does have its own sound quality. It's just not going to sound better over time. What you see is what you get. This is going to be consistent throughout the life of the instrument. The difference is this is a higher quality laminate than you would see in a lot of the imported ukuleles, and it's handmade, so a lot more attention was given to detail. Mailelei and their soprano brand GCEA is actually one of the better intonation uh, makers out there. So if you want something that has as close to perfect intonation as possible, get Mailelei or a GCEA and you'll be very much satisfied. So the next thing is the size. Again, this is concert size. All right, that's the middle size between the three main sizes of soprano, concert, and tenor, from smallest to largest. This is right in the middle. And then the materials. if you guys want to follow along with us, we have the links below. Actually, let me check, make sure that we have that. Yeah, so under Mailelei concert CM1 Mahogany, you'll have an Ukulele Puapua link if you guys want to follow us. All right. So, materials. This is all laminated mahogany on the top, sides, and back for the body. And we have mahogany neck, which is standard practice. The side markers are white, and the fret markers are mother of pearl. So if I move it this way, you might be able to see a little bit of the glistening from the mother of pearl, maybe in the light. There you go. Okay, now we got rosewood or walnut fretboard and bridge. I believe this is walnut on this fretboard and rosewood on this bridge. And then you have synthetic nut and saddle. And on this particular model, this exact ukulele, we actually have the black nylon strings, and they're gloss, so it's very similar, or probably exactly the strings that Kamaka uses, right?
Yeah.
Kamaka strings.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we have black Kamaka, nylon Kamaka strings on here. So they are glossed over, as you can see.
Oh, that's not the Kamaka. It's
Oh.
Dadario.
Oh, excuse me. These are
Daddario.
Daddario black strings,
Yeah.
which are similar to Kamaka strings, but not exactly.
Yeah. Not exactly.
Yeah.
Nice sound.
Yeah, so it's like the old black string. So they sound pretty classic, pretty good. Next thing we have is just keep in mind there's no faceplate on here, so this is just mahogany all the way through, which matches because it's all mahogany, right? So the tone of this one is actually really, really warm. If you listen, if you take a listen, you'll notice we won't have you don't have your screeching high end. So like the harsh initial attack of some other ukuleles is almost non-existent on this one. It's still there because that's the nature of the instrument, but it is a lot warmer, which means it brings out the lower end a little bit better, right? And the volume overall is very, very full. Now, black nylon being pretty much the softest string you can get, if you were to change these, it would get even louder. All right, so you can definitely experiment with strings on this one, but it's already set, good to go. If you notice, the shape of this one is the traditional ukulele shape, right? It's a little bit thinner than some people are used to, but this is actually closer to the old, more Portuguese style ukulele that was made before. All right, the next thing we have is the sound sample. So we're going to be strumming on the neck, over the sound hole, and by the bridge. Then we're going to be picking in those three areas as well, just to give you a good sample of what it would sound like. All right, so let me adjust the mic a little bit, just to aim it at the ukulele a little bit better. And here we go. Here's the strumming over the neck. And then by the hole. And by the bridge. All right, and picking, I'm going to pick with my thumb, my pointer finger, and like classical style. Here we go. Ready? And by the over the hole. And by the bridge. All right. So there's your sound sample. If you guys have any questions, again, please feel free to put them in the comments. And we'll move on to the next one because we do have an announcement later on. So please stick around for the announcement. If you want to be all caught up with the latest Ukulele Puapua things that we have to offer, our live streams and all that stuff. Shirley Vai Ole says, "Sound good." Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, it does sound good. The Go ahead and like, subscribe, and all that stuff that you're supposed to do. Click on the notification bell if you're on YouTube. Please share this link if you can with everybody on your timeline and all your different social media, because we do have an announcement later on that we're going to change things up a little bit for you guys. All right. Oh yeah, the price for this one, if you look at the CM1 link that we have here, is $379. I know it says sold out right now, but we're gonna actually update that because obviously it's not sold out. But it's $379, and you get a free case as well as free shipping to the U.S. anywhere domestically in the U.S. or to Japan. Okay. So just keep that in mind when you're ordering it. You're not gonna order any extras, any extra anything with this ukulele. Okay. So on to the next one. Let me get this tag back on here. Again, please, if you guys have any questions, requests, or anything like that, feel free to put that in the comments. And the next one of my personal favorite concert ukuleles is the CK1. CK1 is the Koa cousin of the CM1. And this is a Mailelei. And what we're looking at here is basically we have a concert ukulele with they call it the bell shape. This is kind of like, if you look at guitars, they have the dreadnought shape with the wider waistline here. So usually the waist is the part that curves in. This part is much wider, and then the lower bout, because of it, is wider as well. What that does is it gives you more body for a bigger resonance chamber, and you're gonna have a much deeper, a more full sound. So the next thing would be, I'll just go through the list. Here we have the brand name. That's Mailelei again, under Mitsubagaki. This is handmade in Hawaii. We have the CK1 is the model name. C meaning concert, K meaning koa, 1 meaning laminated, all the way around. Size, this is a concert size, the medium size between soprano, concert, and tenor. Materials, basically the same as before, except you have koa for the body, and you also have a koa faceplate right there. The body, the top, sides, and back are all koa. It's all laminated, all right? So you don't get the full koa sound, but it still sounds a lot like koa, solid koa would. And the nice thing about this one is it's pretty curly, right? Again, if you click on the link, you can follow through with us, follow along with us. But again, it says sold out right now, but we're going to change that soon because obviously, again, we're not sold out. You do have a mahogany neck. Again, like I said before, that's standard practice. This one has rosewood, bridge, and fretboard. mahogany headstock in the back, and then you have a koa faceplate on the front. This one being wider, if you're talking about tone, is actually really I feel it sounds deeper just because of the bigger body, and it's a little bit louder. All right, so let me adjust the camera. If you look at the price real quick on the CK1 online, we have it right now at $439. That's the same as in store. This includes shipping if you order from us online, as well as a case. Okay. So if you're in Japan or anywhere in the US, you will get free shipping. Now for the sound sample. Just make sure it's in tune. Okay. Now, this also has fluorocarbon strings, just so you know, and synthetic nut and bone, nut and saddle. But the fluorocarbon makes it much louder, so you might hear a punch as well, more of a punch, more of that initial harsh attack because it's fluorocarbon. But the sustain and everything you get from it is kind of a good trade-off. So here we go. Same sound sample, neck hole by the saddle, and then picking in those three places. Ready? Here we go. Okay, by the hole. And by the saddle. Okay, and picking. And over the hole. By the bridge. All right. So there's your sound sample. We got the strumming and we got the picking. And now, drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Brrr. No, I'm just kidding. So our announcement today is that this is actually, let me bring this up here. This is actually going to be our last Sunday stream, but it's not our last stream. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to decrease the amount of time per stream, and we're going to increase the amount of times that we stream per week. So we're going to be streaming on the weekdays, and it's still to be confirmed exactly what days, but it sounds like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is probably our best bet right now.
Yeah.
That sound right?
Yeah.
So about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're gonna be shorter. We're just gonna be featuring one ukulele at a time, so you guys can watch it while you're on your lunch break or you're just about to leave work or something like that. Afterwards, no matter what, and we're gonna try to make sure that we go live when you guys are available to watch us. All right. So we're gonna look at the different times that like between Hawaii and East Coast time and all that kind of stuff, just to make sure we can get as many people on the stream as possible. And we're gonna make it nice and short and digestible for you. And the cool thing is we'll have maybe between 5 and 10 minutes per video max. So it'll be a lot more, a lot more bite size for you, because we want to serve you and make sure you get all this information as quick as possible and as efficiently as possible, because we know that this is the kind of thing that you guys like. So at the same time, we want you guys to let us know if there's anything that you want us to tell you about the instruments, something something unique or anything like that. If there, just let us know what you want to know about the ukuleles, especially if you want to purchase one. By the way, if you guys want to go to those links, you'll be able to purchase those pretty soon, because we're going to update those links to make sure that it doesn't say sold out and you guys actually be able to buy one. All right. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments, or you can contact us at info.puapua info, right?
Info.
Yeah. So I'm gonna type that in. So contact us at info@puapua.net. Feel free to email us there. And then you can also call or text our company cell phone number. And I always have to check because I'm still getting used to that. So that's 808-371-9514. And that's also in the chat. All right, guys. So if we don't have anything else, it looks like we just have Shirley's comment. Thank you so much, Shirley, for joining us. We're gonna be changing things up in the near future, like over the next week or so. All right. So don't look for us on Sunday next week. Look for us Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on these same channels. And then we're also going to be going on Instagram Live as well. So we're going to have like Instagram doesn't let you do like a stream like this. So we're actually going to have like a separate this our company phone streaming to Instagram Live at the same time. All right. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah. Anything else, Ken?
Nope.
You, son? No.
See you soon on weekends.
Yeah. So
No, weekdays.
yeah. So we'll see you guys sometime this week when we start doing that. So mahalo nui loa pau. Thank you so much for joining us, and yeah, take care. See you soon.